Hi, my name is Alexa Alvarez. Today's date is July 14th, 2020. Our course is Bio 225 Microbiology with LAPU, and we are working on our week 2 experiment, and we're doing aseptic techniques and culturing microbes. And this is my sign. So hopefully I can get this recorded properly. So some of what we're going to be doing, I have set up, actually, let me try this again. I'll try it a different way. Okay, so as I was saying, we are working on our experiment where we are using aseptic techniques and culturing microbes. So this is some of my setup that I have. So I haven't worked on the yeast yet, but I have the yeast cup. I am disinfecting the pipette. I have labeled one of the broths E. coli. And I am actually going to unwrap this and get the candle lit so that we can sanitize the or disinfect the little cultures that we have here. So hopefully this comes out okay. Okay, so I have my yeast cup and I have it in warm water, and it says that we have to swirl it. Once it starts foaming, I guess it's ready. Now we are going to start with lighting the candle. And we are going to open these up, and we have the epidermiditis, and we have our E. coli culture. So what we have to do is we're gonna have to open these and use the candle to disinfect and to sanitize the openings. And we are also going to do the same thing with the E. coli broth, which is that one, the epidermiditis, and then the yeast culture, well, the yeast solution that we're creating. So we're gonna have to open these up, and then we're gonna have to utilize the candle to disinfect the tip. And then after every transfer of these cultures and the yeast, after each single transfer, we're gonna disinfect and sanitize our pipette in our alcohol. Okay, so this alcohol has gone through the pipette several times. So now our goal is to make sure that we don't touch the tip of the pipette to anything, just to not contaminate it. So we're gonna hold it here. And then we are going to start with our E. coli broth. And what we have to do is we are going to put it to the flame. Move this over, right over here. And we're just sanitizing this, just like that. Okay. Now, so once we've done that, which we already did, we're gonna put this back in the rack, which I have here off to the side. And we are gonna do the same thing of sanitizing the rim on the E. coli culture. So we're gonna open this up and we're gonna put it to the flame. All right, we have that. Then it says we have to get about 1/4 of a milliliter of our broth, and we're gonna place them in here very carefully without touching the rim of the vial. So we are gonna make sure this is clear, and let's see if we can do this with 2 hands so you can see. So a quarter is the first little line. Okay, and then that's gonna go in here. Very carefully, trying not to touch the rim of the vial. Okay, we have that. Now we're gonna get the cap. We're gonna close this up. We're gonna put this off to the side. And we're gonna have to shake this. And the purpose of shaking is to dissolve the tablet that's in there. So now that we've dissolved the tablet, looks pretty good, we're gonna transfer this into our E. coli broth. And then we're gonna close it. Then this is gonna go back into the alcohol solution, and we're gonna clean this and sanitize it a few times. Next, we're gonna do the same thing with the epidermidis and as well as the yeast. So we're gonna start with this one. So we're gonna sanitize this to the flame. Then we have our labeled test tube. We're also going to sanitize the tip of this. And we're going to set it off to the side. And now that this is sanitized, we're gonna put some of the broth solution in here so we can dissolve the tablet. Okay, and we're going to set this off to the side again. We're going to close. We have to shake it. Once it's fully dissolved, we're going to transfer this back into the broth. This is gonna go back in here, and so we can sanitize it in the alcohol. And the tip of the test tube also gets sanitized again. Then this gets shut. We're gonna put this off to the side. Last, we're gonna sanitize our pipette again, and we're gonna transfer some of the yeast solution into the broth. So we have our yeast solution, our broth for the yeast. So we're gonna sanitize this, making sure this doesn't touch anything. And then we're gonna grab 0.25 milliliters of yeast. That gets transferred in there.